You go back to league action this weekend against Solihull, a team we've actually faced quite recently, haven't we? But it'll be a tough challenge. We saw how well they can play at their place, and although we maybe could have got better than a loss there with that last-minute great goal, we'll hopefully get better this weekend. What are your thoughts ahead of this one?
Yeah, it was a good game up there. To be fair, they were better than us in the first half up there, but I thought we were better than them in the second half. And I think, as I said at the time, the strike that won the game, that's how you win a game. And it was a special strike. And but I said at the time, so we've got players who can do similar things. So with regards to tomorrow, it's as we always keep saying, a bit of a cliche, never an easy one. They're well coached by Andy, and but yeah, it should be a good game and one we're really looking forward to.
They've been in good form, haven't they, after we played them, and obviously they've moved up into those playoff positions and where they finished last year. So it is a cliche. They are all hard, but definitely Solihull are not.
Of course, and they've got some really, really good players in their sides. They've got some good midfielders. They're a threat up front. They've got good wingers, and they've got good options on the bench. So. Once they've got themselves into a stride, and they've got used to picking up points, and that's something that we've got to look to do now as well. Can we turn all these draws that we can get into wins? So, and that's what we'll be looking to do. But look, it's going to be our game. It should be a good game. I think it's two sides that have got good styles of play. So hopefully, with a good turnout at the EBB tomorrow, should be a good game, and hopefully one we'll do well in.
You were touching on last Saturday quickly. It was a great win for us, wasn't it? I know it was a team from lower down, but you can never take that lightly, can you? They could have been a potential banana skin, and we put that to bed very, very well.
Yeah, I thought we played well. We did a good job on them. As you said, these games can be difficult, and we just kind of took that away from them early doors and played a lot of good attacking football. So yeah, we're pleased with that win. It's gone now. We've got a tough week coming up now with 3 league games, so that's what our focus is fully on, starting with Solihull tomorrow.
And we saw some of the players, for instance, like Johnny Stuttle and Kai Corbett getting the goals.
Sure,
they were the standouts, I guess, because they got the most goals. But does that give you a bit more of a headache now this week going into it?
We've always got a headache. Every game is a different puzzle, and different players can solve different puzzles. But I think the main thing for those guys is that they've both been training really well, the two that you've mentioned. And as a gaffer talked about a lot, it's about starters and finishers, and we know now that those two now are potentially really, really good finishers. Whether they start or they don't, I don't know at this point, but we do know that we've got some real good options on the bench, regardless of who starts, to come and finish the game.
And looking at the squad, we've seen a departure this week, and we know that in the defence there's been injury problems this season, and obviously Dan was one of those recently. So it's a bit another one, I know cliche again, but another headache there, really, isn't there?
Well, look, there's always things going on behind the scenes at the moment, so watch this space. There might be some news later on today, okay? But I think it's right as well. I'd like to say thanks to Roland on behalf of the staff and his teammates, because he's been brilliant for us, and we wish him really well, and I hope he continues to have a good career.
And it gives an opportunity to some of the other players. We've seen Theo fill in there. Ollie Scott obviously has done very well since he's moved into that central defensive spot. So, there's opportunities for our lads, isn't there? Well,
at the moment, we've got a really busy training ground in terms of there's a lot of players available. So it's just picking the right balance. You're talking about the back line at the moment. So it's just picking the right balance in the back line tomorrow, in how we feel that we can, deal with what Solihull might throw at us, but also to think about how we're going to build up and how we're going to play. So all will be revealed at 2:00 tomorrow.